Okay, we are back on the Skylanders Spyro adventure. Um, Legendary Locke. I don't know why I froze up. I was thinking of the previous Locke, the remaining random Locke, and I was like, have I been saying that? But no. Yeah, we are on the Legendary Locke. Recording this the same day as the past three videos for this series. A little bit later, but yeah, really excited. Still really enjoying this series. I mean, that's why we're still on it. Um, four videos, 8 chapters will be recorded by the end of today. But yeah, will be our toughest chapter yet. Um, but it's also my favorite chapter, Leviathan Lagoon. Um, I love everything about this chapter. The ending's awesome. It looks awesome. It's got so many cool little features. It's just so awesome to me. So yeah, I think this is just such a perfect chapter. Obviously, we can't get one of the cool things though because um, we don't have a Skylander that can get in the water. But if that Leviathan could sneak over to the edge here. But yeah, this is such an awesome chapter. So much cool stuff going on here. Hey, we do know we've got to be careful of these dudes, though. There we go. Yeah, one-on-one we can take those guys. It's when we start having to fight them with other enemies, it's when they become a problem. Okay, let's try out this new move. After we get this guy out. Oh crap, will we open this thing? Yeah, so that's our new move, our minigun thing. Which I do really like because that is the Series 2 figure looks like. Yeah, so it's pretty much, I think, the same thing as our normal shoot button, except quicker fire rate, but takes a little bit longer to set up, and it's stuck once you use it. So I definitely think it's a solid move. I mean, I'd probably rather have a speed move than it, honestly, but it's still, I think, a very solid move. Okay, so we got to move some turtles. Yeah, we might level up again by the end of this chapter. Yeah, especially if we collect all the XP because I've noticed I've been missing a little bit of it. Oh crap. Okay, so yeah, so that move can be very solid. But now I really see no reason to do that move because why would you do that move when you can just do the minigun move I just did? We'll get these coins at least. Yeah, one hit from that guy literally puts us at like a third of our health. Well, I guess it's not a third. Maybe it's a little bit less than that, but still, that's a big chunk. So taking any damage from them, we would definitely want to avoid. I mean, we want to avoid all damage, but a hit from that dude is very rough for us. Okay, we can get this, dude. Okay, we can save some time here. He should be like one shot now. Dang, I can't believe we didn't get him. Oh, I'm kind of glad we went over here now with all those coins being back here. I didn't even realize they were here. But we blocked him off if he does. Does this give us XP? If this does, I kind of wish I would have been getting them earlier. Yeah, no, it don't give you anything. I didn't think it did, but I was thinking maybe it did give you XP because that's why I might have thought there was no reason to get it, but yeah, there's just no reason to get those. Okay, we would really like. Okay, I was literally just gonna say we'd really like to get some food, and luckily I see some. Oh, can we just shoot those? If we can do that, we should just do that every time. Okay. Back to full, pretty much. Okay, we'll use this real quick. Get a few coins. Love that, but there's no reason to get that. Okay, a few more coins. if we do survive this chapter, Trigger Happy will be in a pretty good spot on some upgrades. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can kind of get around this guy kind of easy at least. Because you pretty much have to be right in front of him to get hit at least. That's one big thing. Okay, we'll walk this plank. Oh, awesome chest. I knew there was something up here, but I can't remember what it was. Don't fall in the water, don't fall in the water. Dang. A few of those fell in the water. Oh, actually, maybe they didn't. Yes, they did. Dang. Dang. There's a nice little chunk of coins just floating right there, but we can't get them. Was that XP? Yes, and a little clump of XP as well right here. Okay. Pretty close to leveling up. We might actually get to level up during the boss fight, which would actually be very convenient. Okay. Okay, we gotta get this dude. We'll save that food right there. Oh. Yes. That move, until our guns get upgraded more, is probably our best for that kind of situation. Oh crap. But obviously, like for moving targets like this, you can't do that. And this move is obviously best for getting weird angled enemies. So yeah, I think Trigger Happy to have like 4 range moves. It's actually a pretty complimentary set. Because if you can use the minigun, I think your minigun's the best bet most of the time. But you know, anytime that you don't have, if you've got to move around and attack enemies like this, then just using the pistol is probably your best move. And if you've got enemies that are like at a weird high ground spot, you kind of have to use this. There we go. I know there's a coin spot over here, so I'm going to just try to go get it now. Yeah, pretty close to the next level. Yeah, and there's a stack of pew coins over there, so we'll get even more. Yeah, so if we do survive this chapter at least, we might be getting another upgrade. Okay, awesome. It looks like, yes, we were able to get almost all that treasure. I don't know, something about this chapter just looks so awesome to me. Okay, so we've got one of these. I think this is the pirate ship, and if I remember right, you mainly just want to aim for the sails. Okay. It's got to be low at this point. There we go. Okay, done with that one. Any coins? No dropping of coins for us. Well, we could use a little help. Hopefully we get some food before we get into this fight. But luckily this is the boss fight with the Doom Shark, so you obviously can heal yourself. So, okay, I think I figured out with Trigger Happy in this boss fight kind of how it's going to go. Trigger Happy can't take many hits, but he can deal out a ton of hits. So, you know, you just want to probably do as much damage as you can, and then just start hoping you did enough. Because obviously, if you can set this up, and you can probably do a crap ton of damage to anybody. Okay. Yeah, we're at almost 2,000 coins. And we're not too far off from leveling up, so we literally might level up during this boss fight. If we can... I assume we get XP. I think you get XP whenever you knock out one of the stronger enemies, or like the Shadowlanders. So, hopefully, we just get that, we got stuck on that wall for a second. We're gonna get a decent amount of XP right here, though, too. I was gonna say, I kind of hope we don't level up right here. Yeah, perfect. We're just at enough where during this, we might level up during the boss fight. Okay, so we place all these little things down. And here we go. We do actually get to go with the Leviathan after all, even though we couldn't get it to it. Okay, so evil Zap. Oh crap, oh crap. Okay, my one strategy doesn't seem to be as potent as I was thinking it was going to be. Oh crap, okay, okay, okay. He's not like got his like aimbot. Dang, he has so much more health than I thought. Okay, this is where not having like a fully upgraded Skylander's kind of becoming a pain. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh my gosh, we literally almost lost to Evil's. Okay, talk about a good time for a level up. Okay, so we can keep that pretzel on the ground. Oh gosh, that was rough. I really thought we might lose Trigger Happy on the first enemy. Yeah, we're just not doing as much damage as I thought we would do, and it's honestly it kind of feels like you almost have aimbot for some fights, but then this one it was like none of those were like automatic hit. Is my pretzel still in the corner here? I hope it is. Ooh, yeah. This side's already going rougher than I was hoping it would go. Oh, my pretzel's gone. Okay, Evil Gilgrunt. So range versus range. Okay. Luckily his ranged attack kind of takes a second to get to you. It's like we're hitting like the side of enemies and not exactly at them. Oh, that's barely out of range. Oh crap, no it wasn't. It just was like delayed damage. That's weird. It's like, yeah, it's like delaying our damage on him. Okay, at least this fight seems to be going a little better. Yeah, Trigger Happy just doesn't seem good against speed enemies, I guess is... Okay, can't do that against him. Yeah, if we had that coin bounce thing right now, that would be awesome. Ah... Crap, we are not hitting our shots. Okay, that at least did a decent chunk of damage. Okay, just get him done, get him done. Okay, there we go. Slam Bam is going to be scary. Let's think about this. Yeah, Slam Bam is going to be really scary. Well, this is going to be rough, I'm afraid. If we can get out of the Slam Bam portion with a decent amount of health. But I don't know if we can even get past Slam Bam is what I'm worried about. Because I don't know if he'll use his ice skating move, but if he uses speed against me, that'll be very rough. Oh, if we had that coin bounce off the wall thing right now, that would have been so nice. Because yeah, we could just spam our coin attack and just run around. Which is kind of what we're doing anyways. But then it would be even better. Because one or two hits from Slam Bam might do us in. That's what I'm afraid. And this is supposed to be one of the easier boss fights is what's even scarier. Okay, we gotta get some damage on him. Okay. Oh crap. We're at least getting some damage off. Okay, we gotta keep our range. Okay, he's not using his speed move at least, so maybe he don't use it. Okay, he's actually not got a hit on us yet. Okay, there we go, there we go. Minigun came up. That's what I wanted to do with the minigun, but we just weren't hitting our shots earlier. Okay. So all three. Zap is actually the scariest one for us. I think it's because his... I see what it is. So Zap's electric move, like how it like shocks us and like stops the damage. Okay, I think we got it. Ooh, that was rough though. Not even gonna lie. Zap like hard counters. Okay, I shouldn't have said that too soon because we're definitely not out of the woods just yet. There we go. Phew. That fight was way scarier than it should have been. Yeah, I'll say it. I don't. Doing a Nuzlocke with like a full team of level 1 Skylanders just seems rough, even with really good Skylanders. So unless I just miraculously get way better at this game, I'm probably going to keep using my fully leveled up Skylanders for the most part, unless we do special logs like this.
You have brought.
Whoa, I really thought we were losing Trigger Happy after just how the Zap fight went.
Investigate the beach.
But we've got a whole nother chapter after this to go. Luckily, we are going to have a better Trigger Happy though right here. Okay. Okay, so we can only get this one right now, so honestly, increased damage sounds awesome right now. Okay, I wonder how much the increased damage is, though, because with this fire rate, anything higher than 6 will be great. Will the sheep show the damage? His guns definitely look different. Um... I think it's this one. I think Crystal Eye Castle's up next. I think we've actually lost a Skylander here, though, so... Yeah, we did. I think in the last lock we might have, so definitely gotta be... This ain't a freebie by any means. Okay, awesome. Getting our prices down a little. I think we can get our prices down even more if I get this. Yeah, because I think one of these gems is you can access through here. Right, yes. Awesome. Getting our prices even further down. Wait, or was that one not one? I don't know. Oh, we needed another oil can for him. So if we have to chase these clams with Trigger Happy, that's going to be rough. I think he actually has a quicker walk than a lot of Skylanders. I could be wrong on that, but I think not having a speed move, just even like the slowest Skylander, but with a speed move, I feel like is better for obviously speed than even like the fastest non-speed move Skylander. And I might be completely wrong. There might not even be a speed difference between Skylanders that don't have a speed move, but I don't know. Okay. Find the clams. Okay. Just don't get juked out. Corner, corner, corner. Ah. That one just about went in the ground. Oh, that one ran into me. We take those, we take those. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're actually doing crazy right now. And the last one right here. Oh, actually, let's get this one. I messed up. Accidentally hit my shoot button. Oh, well, you ended up getting a different one, but it don't matter. Okay. So, Crystal Eye Castle, I believe. Oh, wait. Ah, need the bomb. Okay. Definitely can't underestimate this chapter. Dang, this is gonna be a longer video. We're already 20 minutes in. But I don't think this chapter's incredibly long. Do these give us coins? No. Okay, so 8 damage instead of 6. I know that don't sound like a ton, but when you like think about like how many hits you're getting in with this move, that's actually probably a ton. I mean, sure, it would be if it, but if because if he was doing like, you know, like over 10, then he might would be like the best Skylander. Okay, so we've got these blue chompies. They've got a different name. I skipped over where we would have seen their name. Probably should save that pizza too. Yeah, let's get. I think this chapter you can get a decent amount of coin stuff because I think there's a lot of stuff you can break. I think it was one of those enemies that kind of messed me up too. Yeah, just spamming this, especially now that it's stronger. Honestly, I thought that was going to do more damage than it did, so I'm not too mad about that. Okay, don't want to get in the corner with these guys. Okay, let's get our moves at least can like deflect them. We'll get our health back. Might should have waited till after this fight. Oh, I did not know a legendary treasure was in there. That was awesome. Yeah, because that's 400 gold right there. Okay, did a little bit of damage on this guy. Ooh, those coins. Yeah, 8 damage. It adds up quick, I swear. And especially once we get that wall upgrade. I don't really want this story scroll, but there are 2 things to break behind it, so... So we did all that for 3 coins. Okay. And here we are. Some more XP at least. If we do end up getting Trigger Happy maxed out, I think he will end up being pretty good. It's just getting there. That's getting a little worrisome. But I will say, once we max out Trigger Happy, we might not use him as much because, you know, just where we've got to use him so much in the early game, you know, we'll try to probably use our other Skylanders a bit more. Because I am really excited for that. Hopefully we do get Trigger Happy maxed out pretty soon though, because I don't want to not get to use Spyro and Bash and Chop Chop and them till like late game, because then it's just like one of those randomized locks where you just get them late and you don't really get to enjoy them. So I hope we get Trigger Happy maxed out, because I don't want this just to be a legendary Trigger Happy lock. And I mean, obviously it won't be, because we will get to use them, but, you know, hopefully his early game stuff ends sooner. But, you know, I mean, a decent ways through. The only thing is the Soul Gem upgrade for Trigger Happy is like 4,000 gold. Yeah. 8 damage, I know it doesn't sound like a ton more, but it is, really. Don't need that. It's kind of cool how they've got this right here where it's Earth and Earth. Oh, I didn't mean to walk into it. Okay, 995. I can't remember exactly how much gold it was. I think it was around 2,000. Oh, I see a lot of coins in there, but, you know, we can't get to it. Okay, this is our first, like, mini boss fight here. I think there's, like, 3 of these we have to do. Did not want to destroy that part. Just spam your or spam your guns. Okay. I was gonna say, is that already it? Okay, just spam these pistols. Dang, look at all this XP. Oh, and we're in a Tech Element Strong area. That's nice. Yeah, when we've accidentally already shot half of these. Oh, I thought that was XP in there for a second. We're in an XP and coin fiend right now. Trigger Happy kind of looks like an XP coin fiend though, so I guess it kind of works. I will say, and one thing too, as this log is going on, and just my oh, I did not realize there was a chest right here. And this was kind of my opinion already, but I definitely think he's out of the starters for me right now, at least one of my top two. I see we're gonna miss that one coin, but eh. Um, he's definitely one of my top two favorites of the starter pack. I love Spyro, and I love Trigger Happy, and I definitely need to try out Gilgrunt's other pathway because I like Gilgrunt, but I'm just not as crazy about him as like everybody else seems to be. Okay, how much does this give you? Wasn't as much as I was actually expecting. Oh, another chest! Awesome, awesome, awesome. How about this? Dang, back-to-back chests. That is awesome. Yeah, and I think if we did my old save file, we wouldn't have gotten these chests, so I'm really glad I decided to do this on a new save file. 1675. Have we pretty much cleared this out? Oh no, we haven't. Still got... Did not realize that was their spawn point. Okay, we've still got to go back down there to reset it. Honestly, once this attack gets fully upgraded, I don't know why you wouldn't just use this like 99% of the... Obviously, I know the coin flip is good for very certain stuff. Okay. There we go, and one more.
Skylanders of the tech element are stronger.
Okay. Gotta play it more careful here. Definitely don't want these guys roaming free. Yeah, because we don't have the health to spare taking a bunch of hits. Yeah, that move is good for really certain situations, but for the most part, just using the guns to save. Or I mean, I know they're all gun moves pretty much, but oh, huge watermelon. Okay. Yeah, half those I've already broken. I didn't even like intentionally do it. Get out of there, Trigger Happy. Okay, one more to go. Still gotta be careful though, because like I said, this can be a scary chapter, and you definitely could lose a Skylander here. I mean, I've done it before. I go better about it with Trigger Happy, but still, I'm definitely not like going into this thinking it's a freebie. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say they're definitely gonna start throwing stuff, so. Okay. There we go, Trigger Happy. Get these coins and all this XP. Okay, a few more right here, probably. Yes, 15. 15 and 2, we take it. Okay, let's get back here and then just spray. Okay, there's a lot of those spinning dudes. Luckily, they don't seem to start spinning until they think you're like almost in range, at least. Okay, gotta get rid of this thing fast. There we go. Yeah, and it seems like these spinny dudes, and I might be wrong, but it seems like they turn the opposite way after you shoot them because it like deflects them. Yeah, this part's not as bad with a ranged Skylander. The problem was that, oh, level up. We take that. Not really a time I needed to level up, like as far as like a big health gain moment where it was huge, but we definitely aren't going to complain about a level up anytime. Okay, and I was gonna say, we're getting a ton of XP here, so that kind of makes sense. Because we were gonna run around and collect all of it, so I guess it's better to get it during the fight than after, where it would have done nothing. And, is that it? No. Gate's still up, so there's more enemies somewhere. Oh, was it just this? Oh. That was kind of anticlimactic, I guess. Let's get all this XP and coins. I guess there's technically still a few enemies left here because these chompies are still in these buckets. Definitely not trying to get a speed thing here. There we go. So we get the Crystal Eye. Excited for this one. This one's a cool one, I think. We might watch the cutscene here because I think this is a pretty cool cutscene.
Well done. You have brought the Crystal Eye.
Okay, that was cool enough. I don't remember which one it was we did that made the rock dudes come up. Okay. We're gonna try to see if we're... I think this is the spot. There's like an infinite coin thing here, I believe, at this campsite. And I don't know how to do it. I've heard it... Oh, so you could die there, I guess. Oh wait, is this how you do it? Huh. I don't know how you do it, but apparently there's some way to get like infinite coins right there. But yeah, all we're going to do left in this video, we're going to see our upgrade path situation. Actually, I'm not for sure if we're going to be able to upgrade or not. I think we might be barely short, but hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully we can get that bounce off the wall upgrade because that upgrade is absolutely huge, I believe. And I've not even got to use it yet, but I mean, I've heard people say it, and I can only imagine. I mean, it just makes sense. Having his bullets just bounce off the walls and constantly doing stuff. Okay, let's see it. Oh, we're short. Dang. So both of these upgrades are for the machine gun. Yeah, so honestly, this is the main one I want anyways. Is this last upgrade right here. We're kind of at a similar spot where we started with Trigger Happy when we reset him, because he's at, he was at level 8, I think, whenever I reset him, but he didn't have any of his upgrade path, like his like, optional ones done. I think he just had it selected, so, yeah. But, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'm out. There actually is one more thing I'm going to do at the end of this video, and if you all want to see it, you all can. I'm just going to make sure I have him registered as ownership on my on my 100% save file. But, because I don't know, I think it might have did that whenever I reset him, but I'm just curious. So if you all want to see that, you can say here, but if you wanted to, just as far as gameplay and content for this series, you're good. Okay, so yes, we're going to exit. Okay, so we're going to go to my 100% save file. And we're just going to see if he has ownership. I can't tell if his guns are actually bigger or not. They seem slightly different, but then when I look at the figure, that's how the figure looks. What was I wanting to look at? Oh yeah, ownership. Okay, yeah, you already own the Skylander, so I guess whenever I reset him on this, it probably listed him as that. I'm curious at the prices, though, how different they are. Yeah, so I could actually afford the upgrade here, but I feel like that's cheating, because, you know, this is my account that I have the 10% discount, or the 20% because, or whatever the discount is because I have the coins, so yeah. That's it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm out. Um, Next video, obviously, we're gonna continue this series. Continue to. Ooh, That's fine, I think. We're gonna continue to use Trigger Happy, because he's at level 7, pretty close to, well, a few chapters away probably from getting his max upgrade, and probably a few chapters away from getting to level 10. So I feel pretty comfortable where he's at right now. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm out. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Still loving this series. I am, at least, but I hope you all are as well.